He coughed and looked into my eyes. And behold, beneath his defeated hairline, watch out, he said.
When the man comes a-riding, here comes the man, he's come to town. Bloodshed's falling all around, and no one dares to strike a frown when the man comes a-riding. He strikes his left foot to the
I reached Chuckie.
Yeah, boss.
Hey man, look. I'll make this quick. My cousins were over at my dad's house this afternoon. The kids went hunting in the woods out back and brought home a, I don't know, pretty big elk. I guess they tried their luck too hard and shot a small deer. It came out of nowhere.
Small deer? What, like a calf?
No, not a calf, Chuck. I didn't get the details, but I don't think it matters. Whatever the hell they were thinking, they brought the kills upstairs by the kitchen and forgot to butcher them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my dad's really unhappy about it. He sent them home when he found out and was so pissed off he drove to my mom's. But do me a favor. Stop by the area, take a look around, and see if they made a mess of the place. Just bury the damn things by the river if you have to.
Sounds good. You want me to skin the deer? Euthanize the elk just in case?
No, we're in too much of a hurry to be humane. I just want you to get it done before the fireworks tonight. You don't want to miss the show.
Yeah, no problem. You know how to get there?
Have you made it back from your nephews?
Yeah, I'm on my way home right now.
Well, take a left turn on exit 6 of the 395. Take Masquerade Road all the way down. It's the 8th house on John Candy Street. It's propped up on the only hill in sight. You can't miss it.
Okay, I'll be there.
All right, see ya. Happy 4th.
Up Sanko son a herd from all around, and no one dares to kid around when the man comes a-riding.
Hello.
You said it wasn't a calf.
Sorry, I did.
You said there'd be no calves.
No calves. That's not what I said, Chuck. I said I didn't have the details at the moment, and wipe that whole goddamn idea off your head to think I'd lied to you. I said I didn't know, and that was that. So there's a youngling. What? More than one?
No, just one calf.
One calf, huh? What sink was it in?
The leftmost one.
Jesus, okay. Yeah, I'll have to talk to them about that. I'll remind them where it was and where they stand to take the liberty of shooting something like that. Like I said, Chuck, the whole thing happened in a flash, and I'll make sure
I think you knew. I think you know you lied.
Hey, I already told you to get that shit out of your head. I've never lied to you in the past, and I don't plan to lie to you now. This is a business of relationships, and you're my greatest ally. We need that relationship in times like this.
So what are you going to do about your cousins?
Like I said, I'll take care of it. But right now, it's in your best interest to get the job done and get the hell out of there. Have you at least butchered the bodies yet?
No, not yet.
Well, you better move up your goddamn pace now, shouldn't you?
So how am I supposed to trust you after something like this? You know, it's been almost 10 years and...
God damn it. What'd I say? Look. You said it yourself. It's almost been 10 years, and everything we've seen, everything we've done, it's behind us. And soon enough, this will be behind us too. Need I remind you of your mistrust in this partnership? 10 years ago, I found you, and you turned out to be a hunting bastard just like my stupid cousins. Going out for a couple of trips each summer. Doing jobs for other guys when you said you weren't.
I'm out of that business. I'm never going back.
There you go, you son of a bitch. That's the mindset I'm looking for.
There were never any calves in my business.
Is that right? So what exactly did you do out there with all those bullets and shit? You can't tell me there was never any interference with a, I don't know, young hero, a juvenile fool.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't make me say it, Chuck.
Yeah, I worked a couple jobs before you found me. I mostly worked behind the scenes, you know, planning out the meetups. Then I'd take them through the woods. I knew how to find the best spot to, I don't know, take out a moose or a bear. It wasn't until one night when I got caught up in everything and I found out I had a pretty good shot. So I got passed around to a guy who worked for a top-of-the-line hunter. I mean, a guy who hunted these big, giant-ass bears. Actually, this one time, we were going to knock out 3 in a row. But the last son of a bitch knocked us all up to the ground. He slapped the gun right out of our hands. I was the only one that still had the balls to shoot the damn thing in the leg before it went crawling off into a run-down old beach house, howling louder than the pack of wolves. Poor bastard. He nearly mauled me to death before I put it down. All in all, the 3 kills were, well... It was a big fucking bear. Anyway, I got a few jobs every now and then. But after a while, god damn it, it became some sort of obsession. It disgusted me. So I took one more job, 3 cattle. A little different, but it was something I could do. And I didn't know if I could do it for much longer. And I quit after So that's why. I knew I couldn't escape this business. So when you gave me that offer to be a janitor, I thought it was the best I could make out of the situation. And after meeting Janice, having the baby and everything...
That's right. I remember now. Yeah, you did good for those guys. I had some connections. From what I saw, I thought you might just be my lucky charm. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, Chuck, you better get going and get the...
Yeah. Get the hell out of here. I got it.
All right, I'll talk to them. Just handle things as usual, and I'll see you in a bit, okay? Good talk. You'll be out of this soon.
When the lights go off and the air is full of froth, a subtle mist to the hustling, bustling hiss of cities down below. How'd you kill 'em slow? The lights are dimming down, and what was once a town is transformed into a evening beauty. He rip 'em half apart till death do us part. Like a nearly unalive soldier scream. When the lights go off and the air is full of froth, a subtle mist to the hustling, bustling hiss of cities down below. How'd you kill 'em slow? The lights are dooming down, and what was once a town is transformed into a evening beauty. Rip 'em half apart till death do us part. How'd you kill 'em slow? The lights are dooming down, and what was once a town is transformed into a evening soldier's scream.
boss. I thought you wouldn't wake up anytime soon. I used a special type of chloroform in the sack. Should have kept you out a couple more hours. The fireworks are one of the leading causes of wildfires in the U.S. Just because we're friends doesn't mean you're getting out of here alive. I said before, you're a good worker, a good partner, and shit, you're my lucky charm. But all good things come to an end. Huh. At least that's how the police see it. So what? You're a rat? Some kind of informant? Don't call me that. Don't you goddamn call me that. I've been in this business too long to be called that. What does it matter what I am to you? FBI informant, working for the cops. Doesn't matter. And by the way, they don't know anything about this. I haven't mentioned you once. The way I see it, the more associates I have working for me, the more jail time I get. And the wires they put onto me, and the mics they hook up to my phone just tells them. To them, you're nothing but a hunting partner. A drunk, depressed, beat up college buddy that swung by my house this afternoon. For all they know, you could have shot yourself in the car that you took to my dad's house today. And you know, I've had that car crushed, taken to the dump. Whose house was I really in this afternoon? Nico Abram and his brother. It was their place. It was a little different this time. Nico came over for a beer. Looking back at it, he could have been working for someone else. He walked in on me putting on the wire on my own frickin' toilet. I shoved a screwdriver up his nose and made him swear he wouldn't say anything. Told him to call his father and say he'll be a little late for dinner. He walked into a pole, stopped by and asked for tissues. That was the plan. Anyway, it didn't reassure me. So I call up Alan to pay a visit to his house and shoot him in the face. Now the other side of the story, yeah, the kid, huh? The goddamn kid? The one you swore wasn't going to be lying in the bathtub with half its brains blown on the wall? It wasn't my choice, Chuck. And though it may look weary on my end, I can tell you I wouldn't lie to you about that. You lost one already. I don't want to have to hurt you more than I need to. Oh yeah, I did my research. Gathered some of Lucy's stuff. I laid it in the bedroom upstairs when I called you earlier. Then I just said, what's the point? Doesn't feel right to keep it, so I'll just throw it in the trash bag and lay it next to your grave before Alan buries you. Of course, then, I'll have to take care of Alan. The whole frickin' thing's coming down. I'll tell you, Chuck. It's just a big bloodbath. So what now, huh? You want to say a prayer or something? I figure it's the only thing that'll save you now. Are you shitting me? My last few goddamn minutes and you're putting this crap on me? Jesus, what'd I say? You said it yourself. It's your last few moments. Ask for salvation. I'm not a priest barking orders, but you gotta repent or something. You know, if God really gave a shit about people like you and me, the words death, drunk, and depressed wouldn't come across our minds every day. I wouldn't have to think about how much daily bread I have in the cupboard before I starve. I wouldn't have to go into hiding every time they talk about crime in the city. I wouldn't have to drink death, trauma, cancer out of my mind every night. Look, when you're spending the last few years of your life sitting in a prison cell or stuck at home on probation, don't go looking for a Bible to save your ass, because that great man upstairs doesn't even know you exist. So that's it? Your last words? Screams of vain drained out by our country's fireworks? I mean, think of where we live, what we have. It's not like this country's going under anytime soon. Oh, get the Look, boss, if I can even call you that. This is America, land of the free, home of the vain. And it's every vengeful man for himself out here. Every battle in history, from pushing out the Indians to Vietnam. My dad died for that shit, and for what? To cripple the economy and half of every family that survived the Civil Rights era, or the Great Depression, or the Civil War before that? And I mean, every middle school textbook just proves my point. We're teaching these generations of our past mistakes, steering them away, distracting them from our bullshit presidents, 80-year-old millionaires built on top of monopolies, looking down on us while we do their dirty work. We clean up their mistakes. We unclog their shit-filled toilets of scandals, while they call it transgression. We kill their oppositions. I don't know, boss. I just thought you might want to see my point of view before you send me on my way. You know, science says the last thing you see before you die are your kids. My Lucy. So what the hell are you waiting for? Just send me on my...
When the lights go off and the air is full of froth, a subtle mist to the hustling, bustling hiss of cities down below. How'd you kill 'em slow? The lights are dooming down, and what was once a town is transformed into a evening beauty. Rip 'em half apart till death do us part, like a nearly